You are now stepping to the ledge.
Now recording.
Welcome back to another episode of The Ledge. I am your host, Kim Bro, and I have the usual suspects with me. We got that boy G Wayne. What up, homie?
Was cracking. Kaiser Soze. Yeah.
Whatever that nigga just said, man. Two country, man. What it do?
Man, I got a shit.
Of course your fat ass do. To the local hero, man. What the deal, dude?
What's up, man? It's the local hero, aka El Blaga.
Our blogger. And you just gonna slap your lip cups in the camera, huh?
You know
Okay.
what Kaiser Soze is.
We know what Kaiser Souls is. That's some of
Hey,
y'all
man.
gang related shit.
Hey, that cup
That's
look.
what,
Hey,
that's,
that cup look racist. It got black lips on it.
Actually, that's blue. You
Yeah,
colorblind
yeah,
much?
you
Colorblind much?
Blue.
Same thing. Black, blue lips. It seems like,
You
like Master P
Only
lips
time you
on
get
that
blue
cup.
lips is when you beat the shit out the pussy.
Nah, I'm
Nigga,
sorry, but I
oh,
like
you
this
sit
purple
outside
on
and put
that.
on
Black
to
lip.
shut the fuck up.
Someone straight up blunt monkey lips.
Did I not beat the pussy hard enough? I only made it the purple.
This motherfucker ain't looking all ominous and shit, looking like he making a master plan. Like he the fucking final boss of some fucking series. Okay, that was weird as fuck. But anywho,
That was
Put
man,
that on video. Put that on video.
how you niggas feeling anyway? Shit, cause y'all tweaking.
You creeping, B. I don't know, B. I'm sober, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get this message out to the kids and just trying to get everybody to understand that you don't need to do drugs to be happy, you know what I'm saying? So,
What the hell?
that's what it's all about.
As he lights the bong up. Bong, bong,
You gotta
bong,
teach the
bong,
kids.
bong.
Kids doing that, they gotta follow us, you know what I'm saying?
I'm actually doing.
What about taking a sip?
Sure. I mean, you know, the thing is, taking a sip off a pussy here and there is at a young age can actually prepare you to be able to handle such things when you get older. So then, you know, taking a sip leads to the lick, leads to the whip. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't know what the miracle whip is, why even fuck with the dip? You know what I'm saying? You feel me, right? You feel me? You feel me?
Okay, what a segue right into the first topic. So speaking of pussy, man, what do y'all think about, or did y'all hear about Lisa Ray opening an OnlyFans page?
What's the name of it?
I guess it's her name. You could I think she got a link to it in her Instagram bio.
See, this is my problem. Like, yeah, but you know, just because you was a stripper in Players Ball or no Players
Players
Club,
Club.
Players
Yeah.
Club, don't mean I want to pay for your pussy in real life. Not just to see it. Now, if she was going to let me pay her $5 a month for her to come to my crib and give me a show, let's talk. No,
First of all, man, Lisa Ray is 20 years too late. All right. She'll take that AARP pussy some goddamn way and sit the fuck down. That's what she about to go in retirement home pussy, man.
she our age. I don't give a fuck what you saying. She's just a few years older than me. Fuck that.
I stand by everything I said, and I do it.
And you know the type of
With style.
experience that's behind this bitch? Fuck up out of here. Fuck
Come
wrong
on,
with you,
man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little 53-year-old pussy on the
Right, you
screen.
ain't got no love for Lisa Ray, nigga.
Especially if it's tight.
And in Chicago. Pussy.
Yo, she at the age where she shouldn't be showing that monkey no more, man.
Why
There
not?
is no age to stop
Why
throwing a
not?
monkey around.
That's community property. That's not street pussy.
What the fuck
Fucking
wrong
up the
with her?
game.
Look here, man. That shit.
You
That
fucking
shit.
up.
It's like it's like a museum, man. She museum property. Put that shit on display. Get her a
Now, the
nice little
brat-
exhibit, and let's see that shit.
Now, if the brat want to do an OnlyFans,
Huh?
She
Ew.
just as old though.
Yeah, thick as hell. I don't know what you talking about, G. You ain't never saw the Brad. You ain't never saw the Brad in women
We
clothes.
saw the Brad.
Yeah,
We
I
saw
saw
the
the
Brad,
Brad.
but she's still up there in age.
I look it up, sis.
The
No, but
same.
seriously though, you know what I'm wondering though? I wonder, did she blow all that money?
Blow all what money?
The little acting money. Did she blow that shit?
No, man. She's just trying to get it in, man. Did you see the video of her announcing it though?
No.
Man, she was too giddy about that shit.
Hey, Ronnie, with you walking and your belly jiggling, I'm getting seasick. Bro, I swear to God, if you don't take yourself out of this conversation, I swear to you, Ronnie, if you don't take yourself out of this fucking conversation, I will come to your house and I will murder you. I will viciously fucking murder you. You better not do what I think you're about to do. You son of a bitch.
Like
Nigga, it look like your ass was sliding through the maze and shit, trying to get to a
I
toilet.
know, right? It's like a scary movie. They gonna
Hey,
get your ass. You gonna die.
Hey, he's sweating, B.
Hey. I just said, take
Hell
yourself
yeah.
off.
She
This
thick as
motherfucker.
fuck yeah, she thick as hell, man. I don't know mind seeing that shit, but still, she's still up there in age as well.
I hate
So you saying Lisa Ray can't do it, but
Time out. I hate Ronald. Okay? Let's get it out the way right now.
Why you hate Ronald?
You know why.
oh shit.
Lisa Ray still hot though. Body
I
still
wanted to-
banging.
I want to see blew her money though, man.
She probably didn't.
Fuck
She don't
up
seem
outta
like the
here,
type.
nigga.
She don't seem like the type that'll go through money like that.
Because
Yeah.
what's her-
Especially if
I'm
you're not coming back
old-
in.
Nigga, you
a lot of
out
old
your
actors when they
motherfucking
blowing their
mind.
money,
You
man.
think
I
the
thought what's her name would do that
Brad
shit
is
for
fucking
her.
with
What
her.
the
If she was blowing her money, she'd be on a reality TV show somewhere. Cause you know
I
that's
thought
what that is.
I thought Stacey Dash do that shit before her though. I never saw Lisa Ray doing no shit like that.
Man, Stacey Dash ain't on that type of shit.
No, I'm just saying. No, she is for that attention. Ronnie, what the fuck? Get the fuck. Get his ass out.
Niggas gonna come in here and look at our face like he going through some shit right now. What the hell is wrong with this guy? So we just gonna go through pictures. I mean, like I already know, man. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll see
look,
that.
saying this nigga gonna try to put the bride over her. Little
Shout out to
sister
Nia
just
Long.
don't measure the fuck up.
Nia Long still holding it down.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, but you be cool with her getting a OnlyFans page, but not Lisa Ray, and they damn near the same age.
No,
Hey, so
not Nia Long. Like
no.
not one of them pages. No.
Let
Say what?
Ronnie kill it with camera feed. What's wrong with you? Nia Long? Really?
I see she playing current shows that I've watched, and I see what she look like now. And I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just better with clothes on. Like I can imagine all this stuff that's falling out when she take that off.
So you saying when she take her stuff off, gravity gonna take over?
Yeah.
I know who I don't want to see naked. I don't want to see fucking fuck, I forgot that bitch name already. I forgot.
You gonna end up seeing her naked now.
So who would you want to see with OnlyFans from that era of celebrity?
Stacey Dash.
Nah, nobody. Me, I don't want to see nobody.
I don't give a fuck how dumb she is.
Look
I
here.
don't want to see nobody. I don't want to see nobody.
Lil' Kim? Man, all you gotta do is get the Black Barbie doll and you can see Lil' Kim.
I mean, if we going that route, then it's Trina.
I mean, it was anybody. It's no set person. You know, anybody from that era of celebrity that's probably pushing 40 to 50 years old.
Lil' Kim is interchangeable now. All that plastic.
Hold up, are we talking about see those people now though?
Yeah, like
Oh,
those people. Yeah, but those people from back in that era, right now with an OnlyFans page.
I'ma still take Stacey Dash.
Did you see the
For some reason she don't
what's that bitch
age.
name? Suzanne Summers and what's that Dolly Parton? say they want to do a Playboy shoot. Like, you don't sit y'all old ass down. Y'all 70 years old, man. Sit y'all old ass
And
down.
Nah, that's not
Playboy still
cool.
a thing?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess
I don't even
after the emergence of the internet, I kind of fell off of stuff like Playboy and Hustler and all that type of shit. Penthouse.
Well, Dolly Parton titties is 18, but she like 80. So
Yeah, but they 18, but which generation are these? Like third, fourth, sixth, 10th generation? Like, what we talking here?
I don't want to see neither one of them bitches naked. No, them the two bitches I don't want to see naked.
Now, I have no interest in seeing them naked. I still take a Halle Berry though.
I'd rather see Joan Rivers' corpse.
That's just nasty.
Before I see them two bitches naked, I'd rather you dig up Joan Rivers and get that bitch on OnlyFans.
The woman that's doing the Caravan commercials now, she played on Step Brother. She played up in the nasty redhead Kim from The Good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely would like to see her do a OnlyFans type of
Yeah, you gotta see the
situation.
good.
Yeah.
You saw the goods, right?
Huh? What'd you say?
You saw the goods, right?
We
I mean,
just
I'm the
said
one that
that.
just referenced the movie.
Okay. I didn't know if you said it. That was my shit.
Hell yeah.
Nobody tells DJ Request what to do. So what about
Well,
And then,
bitch.
so
Oh, yeah. Christina Applegate.
okay.
Christina Applegate.
Kelly
I
Bundy.
still take the moms. The moms don't look bad.
Yeah, but I like the Christina Applegate.
Yo, y'all saw John Goodman after he lost that weight, man. That motherfucker looked depressing.
Yeah, he played on a show called The Conners.
Yeah, that shit look depressing now. I'm looking like, damn, man.
How depressing is it?
How can you be
You look
funny
younger when you
looking
was
like
fat.
that?
Yeah, you could say you was younger. You look younger when you was fat, man. You lost that weight.
Y'all niggas crazy. So
Who the fuck drinks water? You healthy bitch.
why the hell is you coming at him so hard? He almost spit all that shit over, motherfucker. You probably would have spit that shit all over his monitors and shit. Like a bad little girl. You're supposed to swallow.
There's too many of them up here for that bullshit.
Oh shit! So Two Country, man.
Hey, what's up, man?
So damn, what you got the fucking air dryer on?
Got them breathing. Sounds like a wind tunnel.
Nigga, you sound like a soprano Darth Vader up in this motherfucker.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is, all you people playing 2K, I need y'all to stop dyeing your hair like hot pink and wearing little shorts. That shit look moist as fuck.
Well, how we know that this didn't start from your Sir Dennis Rodman?
I don't think he ever had pink hair. Have you ever had pink hair?
Who, Dennis
Hey,
Rodman?
we don't want to look at your Instagram picture, bro.
Who, me?
No, Ronnie. You know when people take a picture of their legs and their shoes.
Hey, Ronnie, you got a pink fro? At any time on this earth, have you worn a pink fro?
No.
I think it would look nice on you. You should try it.
No, I don't wear pink fro.
So for this Halloween, we're gonna dress you up like a black guy with a pink fro. You're gonna be DJ Request, okay? Okay.
What the hell is you putting on screen, dude?
He can't be
Hey,
porn because we already
hey,
know he don't know where to find real porn at. So
Hey, Screen Man, what the hell is you putting on our screen?
real stuff.
You gotta blur out.
Just whackness.
Why is that So they just gonna run water through the whole house?
They purposely trying to flood the house.
For what?
Probably
Have
trying to
no
make
idea.
whatever that was in the window trying to run out.
Maybe insurance.
That actually looked fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you would be the one that say that looks fun. Like
You don't think it looks fun? Dude, that looks fun.
all right, I know not to leave you in my house by yourself.
Liquid demolition. Shit.
For all the listeners out there, don't let this guy ever anywhere near your house, especially alone.
I would not flood your house now. Right.
Okay. I don't know. That's all I'm saying is I don't know.
Almost
So
like a
anybody
Camaro.
So what about this Ice Cube situation, man? We gonna confront that.
So yeah, they talking about trying to cancel Ice Cube.
Fuck up out of here.
What'd you say? LL?
I don't think Ice Cube meant any harm.
He didn't.
He probably was just trying to speak for the people to this man.
That's all he's been trying to do. That's all he's been trying to do, and people think, and it's the Republicans that made it seem like it's something that is not as well. On top of that, but anyway, he was speaking about for all the people. He trying to have people understand, like, don't just give your goddamn vote away. Ask for something in return. Like, what is you gonna give me for my vote? I mean. So what am I getting in return? What policies you gonna do for my community? Like, what are you gonna work on this wealth gap or whatever? I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but yeah, like, what are we gonna get in return for your vote? What us as black people gonna get in return for our votes? Because we obviously ain't been getting shit.
No, we the only people that vote and don't expect shit in return, and that's just fucking stupid of us. Like, it's like, okay, he said, whoever want to speak to me, I'll speak to him. Joe Biden said, well, I'll speak to you after the campaign. What? Trump was like, oh, I'll talk to you now. Like, so he went to talk to Trump.
Yeah, because they both, and then people don't listen to what Ice Cube is saying. They listen and they fill in the gaps inside their head. Everybody saying that he ran to them and all that type of stuff. No. They called him to speak with him. We're
not gonna win. This shit ain't gonna work if we keep sitting up here and you got to talk to the enemy, whether you like it or not. You got to talk to the people in charge, whether you like it or not.
Because at the end of the day, neither one of those parties is for us. So why not talk to both of them? Like Ice Cube keeps saying, this is a bipartisan thing. It's not all on the Democrats. It's not all on the Republicans. It's a bipartisan thing. They both have to figure this shit out.
True that.
And then people sitting up here acting like fucking Biden is just a fucking innocent figure. Like, he just that much better than Trump. Like, everybody forget about that crime bill. Like, I don't even.
Here's what tripped me out. When Trump sat there at the motherfucking these motherfuckers crazy. Trump sat there at the debate and he was calling out Biden. How a racist is gonna call you more racist than he is? Like, that's shit out.
And he had no response for that shit. He couldn't come back. He had no witty comeback for that shit.
But people still gonna vote because I don't like Trump. Everybody hating on 50 Cent, but 50 Cent is voting in his interest. If you don't vote in your best interest, you're a dumb motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck what these people say. Shit like that piss me off. Like, how your motherfucking media gonna control what you do with your money? Like, it's the same shit they talking about with Logic. When Logic bought that Pokemon card for like $250,000, like, he could be doing so much other stuff with his money. Yeah, he could, but it's his money. It's his.
Yeah.
So how the fuck you got any say? Did you help him? Yeah, you probably bought some albums. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But whatever the case may be, you don't dictate what he get to do with the money that he made off of that. Like, how do you even feel comfortable enough saying some shit like that? Like, fuck up out of here. It's like,
Hell yeah, that fucking shit is
got my
retarded.
point. Shit.
People
But
think
yeah,
that
like
you owe
don't
them
nobody fucking come to you on your payday and be like, maybe you shouldn't buy that bottle of liquor. Maybe you could do better stuff with your money. Like, nigga, that's your money. You work for that money, so you spend your money how you want to spend your motherfucking money.
Like, oh my God, you know what? You really shouldn't be buying that for lunch. It's so many other things you could be doing with your money.
You shouldn't be
Here's
spending
the
your
thing.
money on that prostitute. It's so much better stuff you could do with your money.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it isn't. But
Well, despite the fact of what it is or isn't, it is money.
people think that you owe them something. No, you bought a CD. He gave you the CD. Service rendered. He don't owe you shit after that. That's what you don't understand. He gave you what you paid for. So now any
All right, that
opinion
was
that
the
you
point.
have of
50
them,
cent.
eat a dick.
Yeah. And before we get back to the, what we're talking about 50 Cent, that also rolls back into when everybody was getting at Kendrick Lamar for buying his his niece a fucking Toyota I might say Camry, a Toyota Camry, and talking about he got money, he can afford to buy this, and they're like, but you gotta think about it. First of all, yeah, he got money. Second of all, he's money conscious because he came from nothing. Third of all, we in the middle of the hood in LA, and you finna put your fucking people and you want him to put his people in a fucking expensive ass car for them to potentially get shot and robbed.
Fourthly, they can't afford any maintenance that need to be done to that motherfucking car. So you might as well give them something to afford.
Y'all see what T.I. bought his fucking son? The
No,
car he
that's
bought
it.
his son?
No.
You know what he bought him? A fucking Jeep Wrangler. You know what I'm saying? A Jeep Wrangler. Even Shorty, the little basketball player that was in high school, everybody was talking about Newman, Julius Newman, I think his name is. They got their own TV show now, you know what I'm saying? Because they went the reality show route and all that shit. So, his 17th birthday came and motherfucker bought him a car.
Now,
And
Jeep Wrangler,
it was a fucking Malibu.
Wait a minute, Ryan.
It was a baseline
Let him finish
Malibu.
first.
You know what I'm saying? Baseline Malibu. Fucking.
Hold on.
And they was happy. He was 17.
17? Oh, he ain't going to college.
And he bought him a what?
A baseline Malibu.
Yeah, why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Because he makes
to country, what you was about to say?
I was going to say the Jeep Wrangler, is that the most expensive basic ride out there?
No, that is a piece of shit.
You know what?
They can't run from like $45,000-$45,000.
Depends on depends on if you like an SRT or some shit, right?
No. You are actually kind of right. It is the most expensive basic vehicle that I could think of, because even a used one, 15, 20 years old, is still gonna cost you like $10,000-$15,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They hold their value great for some reason.
Depending on the model. A base model Jeep is only about 30.
No, not a Jeep Wrangler. Specifically the Wrangler. That's like the Beetle, it been around for so long that it just it just holds something.
I'm trying to figure out, is it just because of the suspension or the price of the actual tire?
That got a lot to do with it. Me and Ken rode in one several times for the auto show, and that motherfucker can do some shit.
Shout out to Rubicon.
Yeah, we did the Rubicon.
Hey, if we end up in a zombie apocalypse and we got to do some off road running, I'm going to find me a Rubicon.
Yeah, I'm getting a Rubicon.
Rubicon though is not made. It's not made for the streets. They drive like.
That's why I said if we do some off road shit. If we doing some off road shit and the zombies come, nigga, we gotta go find us a Rubicon, because that bitch gonna get us through the weather. We probably can even drive underwater with that motherfucker.
Now, my next question: how much you think a set of tires cost for that?
I'm thinking $400 to $500 starting.
No.
For a set or for one?
A set.
No, I'm talking
Oh
about.
Depends
no
on
no no no
G.
no.
I'm talking about
I'm
G.
talking. I'm sorry. I'm talking about per tire.
Okay.
it,
Okay.
it depends on the brand, it depends on the type, and it depends on the length. Some people get
Well,
the 40, the 30, 40 inch tires. Those alone might be $300 or $400. But if you get like the little cheap, you can get a fucking Iron Man for like 80, $90 a tire.
at that
It all
size,
depends on what you do. Because it's only like an 18. Like it's not like a
some of them
huge size.
16 shit.
Yeah, it's not a huge
But
size
it's
unless
that
you put the
big.
lift on.
It's that big ass tire though, because like my brother, when he had a Tahoe, he had them big ass tires with the little
Them
ass circle.
motherfuckers are huge.
Yeah, and
You
them
I'm
tell
talking
me,
about
motherfucking
them
his
big
tires
ass them
cost
off
like $200 or
track.
$300 a piece.
What you
What
say
you
on
say?
Two Country?
I'm talking about them big off track tires.
Yeah, that's what we
yeah,
talking about.
those
Well,
could
that's
be
what I'm talking
about
about.
$100 a tire. I actually got a picture standing next to one of the motherfuckers. They got the 40-inch tires. We couldn't put it on because the tire was too big. But yeah, the motherfuckers could be about $200-$300
Damn, that's
easy
right.
on the
That's
low
fucking
end.
shit crazy.
That's expensive all by itself, though.
Hell yeah. All right, so back to the 50 Cent a statement about supporting Trump because of Biden them tax
Yeah,
hike.
I can't be mad at him. That's in his best interest. If you
Hell
vote,
yeah.
like I said, vote against your interest, you're a fucking idiot.
Everybody out here is mostly voting for their best interests.
Except
I mean,
Trump.
it's just the way
That's
people
how you're
are.
supposed to vote. I remember
Except
I remember my first time voting. It wasn't the greatest experience, you know, when I look back on it, because it's like, if anybody know me, I need to know things. I can't just go and do something on blind faith and do whatever the status quo is without knowing any damn thing. So going there, and most people don't know this, especially the first time you go voting. You know, you think you're going to vote for just the president, and you go in there and it's this whole fucking ballot, like with other names and fucking like, you know, other positions and shit. And it's like, I wasn't prepared for this shit. And now it's like, who the fuck am I voting for now? Now I'm just constantly voting for Democratic people because I was so trained and so whatever, I can't think of the other word I'm trying to say, but I was just so pre-exposed to, oh, black people vote Democrat, you know. And I don't know none of these people. I don't know none of these positions. I don't know none of this shit. And I'm sitting here just thinking I'm voting on one motherfucking person. I'm voting for this candidate for presidential or this presidential candidate, and I come here and I got this whole fucking vote, and that shit is horrible. Like, how am I gonna vote for somebody I don't know? I only know your name because of this sheet right here that's in front of me at this moment, at this time. I don't know nothing that you about. I don't know nothing you did. I don't know why I'm voting for you. All I know is, oh, you black, so you got to vote Democrat because blah 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 blah. You know, and that shit was a horrible experience. And it's like, now I take my time to figure out, like, you know, who is these people that's gonna be on this ballot? What have these people done? Do these people got, you know, me in their best interest, or what the case may be, you know? Because I'm not gonna just sit here and just be like, oh, I'm black, I'm gonna vote for Democrat, or be one of those people like, oh, the Democrats don't do nothing for black people, so I'm gonna vote Republican. No, because I believe Democrats and Republicans just alike. They got points that I disagree with, they got points I agree with, and the person that I feel like, you know, points are more valid and they more leaning towards in my favor, that's who I'm gonna fuck vote for. I'm not gonna just vote for you off GP because you Democrat. I'm not gonna vote for you off GP because you Republican, because
Republicans
I
smoke
don't like
weed
the
too.
Democrat.
Like,
Exactly.
they get down.
That
So
shit is stupid.
at the end of the day, making a choice off of blind faith get your country put in the same positions that you complain about on a regular basis. So
Exactly.
if you don't do your own research, it's all fucked up, because like you talking about, if you a first time ballot, you go up in this motherfucker and you don't know shit, can you really say that person is qualified to vote? Is that what y'all banking off of? People just going in there and just voting just because. That's what half people do.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what
they
we grew up
want.
learning. Yeah.
That's exactly what they want. They want motherfuckers to go in there and be like, hoping that, you know, okay, we Democrats, so we know we got the black vote in pocket, and we don't have to do too much. We don't even have to appease them. We just come in, say some fancy words and stuff, and we good. We move over and try to win the people that we got to actually do stuff for. And
No,
I think that's bullshit.
You know what kills me? The average age of Congress is 77 years old. You got a bunch of motherfuckers that's about to die making future decisions. That's the problem. These motherfuckers are about to die.
It's not power. It's more.
It should be an age limit on how old to hold office.
Should be a term limit.
Yeah, let the ass do 3-4 year terms and call it a day.
Because these motherfuckers are too old. You're too old to make future decisions. You're gonna die before your law comes into effect and affect me. Like Obama, how old is Trump? Trump is damn near 80. Biden's damn near 80. These two old motherfuckers trying to run the country. How does that sound?
But there is a small problem with that scenario. I do have a partial understanding of why older people are sitting in these positions, and maybe the particular people that's in these positions aren't the right ones, but the idea of it, I mean, if you was flipping people out that fast, the country would change that much faster. And then we're looking at something that might just get out of control, dropping younger people in the office all the time. It still needs to be a decent amount of older people in there to oversee things, just from the understanding of longevity, like understanding the possibilities that these decisions might make that a younger person might not necessarily understand just yet. And shit like that, it needs to be a compromise in there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need some young folks in there, and you're going to need to keep some of these older folks in there. It needs to be a compromise.
Yeah, exactly, because a lot of these older people are just out of touch.
Yeah, and they need the younger people to keep them in check about that. And the older people need the younger people to keep them in check about going forward. Like, changes do need to be made eventually, motherfucker.
Here's the problem with that. The baby boomers is the reason why this country is fucked up the way it is. They took all the Social Security, they moved all the jobs out. We're the only generation where we don't make as much as our parents. This is the only generation that doesn't make as much as our parents.
But that's only if you didn't sell crack.
This motherfucker. This is the only generation where the cost of living is so much higher than minimum wage. Every year, minimum wages went up until when did Clinton get in office? 94, 95. Whenever Clinton got in office, it stopped. So now they're trying to raise minimum wage to catch up with all the shit that they missed, because we let these old motherfuckers decide, oh, that's okay, you can live off that, you can live off that. There will be no Social Security when we retire. For two reasons. One, because we got to cover the baby boomers because there's more of them motherfuckers than it is us. And two, because we let them motherfuckers take the money and use it as their own personal piggy bank. So that's the problem. If you ask me, it's a term limit on motherfucking representatives in Congress. They should take all money out of politics. So that way the only motherfuckers running for office is motherfuckers who actually want to make change. That's the second thing. And number three, because I am thinking about running for office, so I do need that paper. And number three,
you're the local hero. You're supposed to.
Yeah, you will. Number three, I hate you. Most important thing that we got to realize, man, is that these motherfuckers are going to die soon. So the decisions that they make is not going to affect them. The decisions they make affect us. The average age is only 82, 83 in this country. They're 77. So at any given moment, these motherfuckers can kick the bucket and we left with this shit. That's why they don't take time to think. That's why I say 72 should be the cutoff age, because you only got 10 more years to get out here. You know what I'm saying? Every 20 years, we'll go back and review. But up until then, no.
Also, if they lucky, car accidents and shit happen too.
That's fucking crazy.
They let all these jobs go overseas. They let all these nice factory jobs and shit go overseas. Then they took out all the motherfucking. I remember motherfuckers telling me in school they used to have all these trades in school. They had a plumbing
vocational schools.
They teach you plumbing, they teach you carpentry, they teach you all the mechanics. They taught you all this shit. So when you got out of high school, you didn't have to go to school. You already had a skill.
Yeah, that's the type of school I went to.
Yeah, vocational. You went to a vocational school.
No, the type of school you went to is the type of school that sent you right to jail as soon as you graduated.
I went to a vocational school.
As soon as you got your diploma, you walk right into the county.
I went to one of the only 4 vocational schools
Welcome.
in Chicago.
You got your diploma in prison.
No. Got my shit at home.
And that's the shit that, and that's a,
you know what vocational rhyme with? Correctional. It doesn't, but it's close. Get y'all out.
How you gonna pull some Machine Gun Kelly shit and praises 1 minute, then dump them in the neck? Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, well, that's the shit that that's the shit that kills me, nigga. That you get to a certain age, or you've been in the post office, working for the post office for a certain amount of time, they down there force your ass up out of there. But if fucking
I think
motherfucking
post office was a bad example, seeing that.
no, but I'm saying
they
that
shoot back. I mean, I'm just saying.
yeah, they shoot back. But anyway, they still force them out, so they don't have to pay you all that money or whatever the case that may be. But Congress, you can pretty much die in office. You can die on the bench as a judge. Like you pretty much got that shit for life if things keep going the way they are.
And the problem is with the Supreme Court, no matter how many shitty decisions you make, you're in there till you retire or you die.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking crazy part. Two country.
He touched himself.
Hey, we don't want to see your phone shaking like you jerking off.
Two country.
Hey, we don't want to see your phone shaking like you jerking off.
What you got, man? What you think about this whole politics shit?
Yeah, nigga.
You think you'll have a number 2?
About what? Oh shit! Hold on.
What you
With
think?
cheese.
What's about to die?
Well, put your shit on the charger, my nigga. You and Ant need to invest in one of these things right here. It's called a tripod. Y'all, you and Two Country need to invest in one of these things. It's called a tripod for your phone. So you can pop it on there, prop it up. Since y'all niggas don't want to get a laptop or anything. But anyway, Two Country.
My laptop is at the house.
That too. Two Country. What you think about this whole politics shit? This Council Ice Cube trash.
I think Black America hate Trump so fucking much that they blinded by the actual
blinded by the light.
They want to hate this man so fucking bad that they'll vote anybody. I mean,
that's the fucked up part.
Yeah, you can have Pepe from the Primo truck fucking going up for presidency, and they'll vote him over Trump any day.
That's a damn shame.
It's a shame, and it's just the truth about us as Black people.
We're easily influenced by the media.
We don't want to be rational. We don't want to understand 100% of a situation.
No.
What we want to do is take something so small and blow it up.
But hold on, watch this. This is how people gonna blow it up. Before we continue, none of us fuck with Trump, but y'all hear us saying this shit. Y'all be like, "Oh, they must vote for Trump." That's the fucked up part. They must like Trump. They must be Trump supporters. I don't fuck with neither one of them motherfuckers.
So if you don't fuck with neither one of them, you gonna have to sit down and listen to what their politics are.
Yeah, it's just like being an atheist. In order to be an atheist, you must know something about religion.
I've said that. I've read. Have y'all read Joe Biden's plan for Black people?
I haven't personally, but I heard little tidbits in here and there from different sources that I've been listening to.
I've read it because motherfuckers like, oh, well, you can't sit there and say this about this if you don't know about. That's okay. I'm gonna read this shit. Everything he put in there, he's the reason why it's like that.
So he talking about getting rid of the crime bill?
He's like, we gotta fix the education in the inner cities. Well, you didn't want to bus us to the good schools, remember, Mr. Biden? Then he was like, it was like, oh, what else he say? Then he was like, oh, we gotta put some small business loans into the community. And I'm like, well, you helped destroy the community. You start locking up innocent motherfuckers for bullshit. Remember, Mr. Biden? Like, come on, man. I'm not finna sit here and you and that bitch that you with. And I know a lot of people gonna say that's a black woman. She's not black. The bitch don't say she Indian 150 times. What the bitch got to do? Work at a quickie mart before y'all say she ain't black? I don't know what the fuck she got to
Welcome
do.
to the cricket mart.
It's crazy. This bitch is locked up, brother after brother, on some bullshit. She made a law where if your kid didn't go to school, then she went to arrest you. She kicked a lot of black people out of public housing. And it's like, yo, what did this bitch got to do before y'all realize she don't fuck with you? Because she said Tupac is the best rapper alive, even though Tupac ain't been living since 96.
And then you see that
Fuck that.
trash when they would call themselves trying to jump in on that last verses. They try to jump in and comment and stuff. Like, get your goof ass up out of here.
Fucking Bernard ass out of here. You and that Hillary ass bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I think he riding the thunder that he had from being Obama's vice president. Because I think that's the only claim to fame he got right now. Because, like, if you look at all the bullshit he did as far as the black community is concerned, it's no way this should be our fucking champion. No fucking way. No way.
But we don't read. We don't read. We don't take out. We just know we hate Trump.
The motherfucking. What's that?
I lost my goddamn tripod.
That happens.
Oh shit! Get your ass up out of here. Gotta stop losing shit, nigga.
We just know we hate Trump. That's what pisses me off about people.
Yeah, and then they know motherfucking Biden was President Obama's vice president, and he had a whole bunch of motherfucking memes going around and shit. And you know, he's the shit. Say what?
No cap. He had the best memes in the game.
And that's what people riding off right now. Like, oh, he got the meme game. He can go toe to toe with the stupid shit that Trump say. So yeah, we got us a motherfuckers. So you call yourself fighting fire with fire, idiocy with idiocy. Like, what the fuck are we really doing here?
I ain't gonna lie. And no stunt. I'm not stunting on this. But you know, Pence memes are boring. He got some ugly ass kids.
I ain't gonna lie, but people sleep on that wife, man. That wife look kind of sus.
Ooh,
She look like she's sucking
Pence
good
wife.
dick. She really do.
years ago.
She looking sus than a motherfucker. So anywho, all right. So did everybody catch the subliminal that Shaq was throwing Dwight way?
Was there really a subliminal?
He didn't say his name, so we gotta take it as a subliminal.
Shit. He made it very. He's like, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, we know you talking about. Like, yeah, y'all know what I'm
I
talking
heard about it, but I didn't really read up on it.
Well, so basically, what happened was, Dwight Howard did a Instagram live after they won the championship, and he was all emotional, and he was talking about some believe in yourself, you keep fighting for your dreams, don't stop fighting, and yada 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 yada. So then on whatever medium platform that Shaq was on, he pretty much said, motherfuckers gotta stop it. They act like they was like they did something for that championship. Nigga ain't do nothing for no championship, and he's sitting up here on the little Instagram pages and shit, and like he never says his name, and the people that he's conversing with back and forth with, it's basically like what's the problem? Why y'all going so hard on him and shit like that? And then, he's like, I'm not going to say his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. So they go back and forth, and he's pretty much saying that he didn't do nothing for that championship. He was just a role player on a fantastic ride. So
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna go
that's
that far.
basically what he was saying.
I know he's saying I'm not gonna go that far.
he had a small contribution into winning some games.
Hey, Ronnie, it's in sports. It's in sports.
He didn't have a contribution. However, he
It's like
wasn't
3
a big
videos
part.
up.
He wasn't a big part, but he did contribute. He did help shut down Jokic.
Yeah. I mean,
He
that's
did
like
contribute during
him.
the season.
That's like Shaq taking a shit on all the bench warmers. Why would you
Yeah.
go with
I mean,
Dwight Wade? Dwight Wade
No,
was bad
but
minutes.
you also got to think about it. You also got to think about it. Dwight is not a bench warmer. He was never meant to be a bench warmer. He was supposed to be a dominant force going through the NBA.
Everybody don't end their career like
But
Jason T. Mack came off the bench.
he didn't quote that. And then Shaq still holding that grudge from when he started calling himself Superman, and Shaq wasn't feeling that. And Shaq wasn't feeling that shit. Like if he was doing Superman shit, then maybe Shaq probably wouldn't have no problem. But he wasn't doing Superman shit.
Shaq never wanted to call himself Superman because that was him being a fanboy to a white superhero. So he changed it to the Man of Steel. You remember that movie he came out with?
Yeah.
He did have two Man of
So
Steel.
he was trying to separate the two. And then here comes
because the Steel is an actual Marvel character as well. I mean, not a Marvel, DC character.
So it's just crazy that Dwight Howard, he taking all that from Shaq because of a spinoff of his actual nickname.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, he just pulled a Chuck. He just pulled a Chuck on Dwight Howard.
What he tried to do was, Dwight Howard thought that Shaq was Ja Rule and he was 50. So he tried to steal his style and run with it and get popular with it. But Shaq was actually 50. And that didn't work out so well for him.
I feel like Dwight Howard, he could have dug a little deeper for a nickname.
Dwight Howard, here's the problem. Dwight Howard.
Why would you want to use somebody else's nickname?
I don't know. But Dwight Howard.
That's what happened when you fanboy too much. But go ahead.
Yeah.
He contributed.
As I got the Superman shirt on.
Shaq is talking about Dwight Howard like he's fucking Tyrone Lue.
Oh, it's a black dude.
Black superhero. The problem with Tyrone Lue when Lou got his championship and Lou ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
I'm off on a damn tripod, though, man.
Yeah, but Ronnie, just in case you didn't know, on Earth 23, Superman is black.
On what?
On Earth 23, Superman is black, and his name is Calvin Johnson.
Like Calvin on a McDonald's commercial.
Yeah. Hey, and another thing, I'm trying to get this whole universe together, man. Like,
we the motherfucking 616, bitch.
If you talking about that shit on the CW, don't bother, because that shit is all confusing. That shit fucks everything up.
Marvel is the only one that keep their universe intact.
That's in the actual DC multiverse, like with the comic books and all that shit.
Yeah, because it's just it's all over the place for me, man. I'm just trying to catch up.
That CW is based off of Arrowverse, so that I don't know what they was going or what they was aiming for with that, but yeah, don't worry yourself with that. What you were saying, local hero?
I forgot.
It was something about Ty Lue.
Oh, I said Shaq is talking like he Ty Lue or something. He actually contribute. He had no problem with Ty Lue getting his ring. Robert Horry popped up every 4 games and hit a trade piece at the end.
That's what it all narrows down to him being a Chuck, a Charles Barkley. He just didn't like a certain person.
Everybody slides down. Melo is coming off the bench. T-Mac came off the bench. Dominique Wilkins came off the bench.
But in with those names you just said, they ran their team when they were supposed to run that team, and they got on the backside of that shit. Dwight never asserted himself, and he was supposed to be bigger than what he ended up being. First, he acted like he acted like a little kid when he was at his last years of Orlando. got forced a trade to get out of Orlando, go to the Lakers, act like a little bitch in LA on his first stint, then goes to fucking Houston, disappears. Then we don't know. Then he was a journeyman after that. He basically had to fucking get a fucking non-guaranteed contract from the LA Lakers for his second stint for him to be the fucking player that he was supposed to be. This is not the player he's supposed to be, but just understand his positions on the floor and understand what his contribution is to the team. Instead of trying, because he was trying to be something that he wasn't in his early parts of his career. Like if we would have got this Dwight in the early part of his career, imagine how much of a monster he would have been. But he wouldn't have. And I think that's probably why fucking Shaq still, hold that fucking disdain for Dwight Howard, because he started doing the whole Superman and being all goofy and shit, and then he doesn't amount to what he's supposed to amount to in Shaq's eyes.
Just like some people arguing with LeBron.
What happened was we crowned Dwight Howard that. Dwight never. If we'd have paid attention to Dwight, we'd have known Dwight was never going to be that dude. We crowned Dwight.
I wasn't really a Dwight Howard fan in the first place. He just didn't stick out to me.
Yeah, I mean, like I wasn't that high up on Dwight. I'm just saying, like, to try to pick up the moniker of Superman as a player in Orlando Magic, playing the same position as Shaq, and being as dominant as he was on defense at the time, and and then you trying to claim this moniker, and then you don't amount to what you're supposed to amount to by claiming that shit. I think that's where most of Shaq disdain for him at. Like, he had that first initial whatever with him for the Superman thing, but then it's a series of things that Dwight did that rubbed a lot of people, main person Shaq, the wrong way. And because even Shaq said at one point in time that he would train with Dwight over the summer of one of those summers. He said he would train with Dwight, and I don't know if that ever happened. I don't think that ever happened. But
let me say this: if I'm Dwight, I would tell Shaq, with all due respect, suck my dick. Who the fuck? I don't fucking need you. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck out of here. Talking about if you let me train you, get the fuck out. You ain't Mr. Miyagi. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. Dwight ain't that type of dude. That's what we gotta understand. Dwight was never an alpha male. Dwight was always a beta.
We know he's not an alpha male. It's obvious he's not an alpha male.
He needed somebody to show.
Yeah, but at the same time, dude, it's the league, dude. If you have an all-time great offer to train with you, why not take it up? Why would you tell a motherfucker to suck your dick? Like, that shit is stupid. Like, a lot of players would be more well off if they had that type of mentorship earlier in their motherfucking
think about how
NBA
many
league.
people Hakeem Olajuwon trains, dude.
It didn't come from a place of genuine him wanting to help him. It came from a place of, say I'm better than you, and then I'll come out there and talk to you.
We don't know where that shit came from. Bottom line is, he offered the nigga help, and the nigga spit in his face.
What Youngberg say about y'all? Is talk shit and swallow spit?
Hey.
The thing was, though,
fuck that nigga, B.
Dwight is not that dude. He was never that dude. He didn't come in giving you the feeling that he was going to be that dude. The press crowned him, and this is what's wrong with the NBA. The press tells you that's that dude. So then when that dude is not that dude, we mad at that dude instead of being mad at the dudes that told him he was that dude.
I'm mad at all of them dudes.
And I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. So
I hear that.
Yeah, shit is fucking retarded. Like, it's just stupid how a lot of this shit unfolds. Like, and not to really get into the topic, I feel like that's a topic for NBA timeout. But
Coming soon. Watch us.
Yeah, like the draft, man. Like I don't know if anybody pay attention to how bad the draft is for incoming talent. Like the draft is really bad for incoming talent.
One and done.
Especially when you talk about like what motherfucking LeBron would have been if he would have started off at a winning organization that had vets, that had a fucking player development team, you know, shit like that, you know. To think about what Kobe would have been, you know, in his first years, I thought, well, Kobe did go to a winning organization, but I don't know like what their coaching staff and shit was looking like at that time, and he was still developing. Like
Dale Harris, who was a good coach, Dale Harris was a good coach, so they had Dale Harris. So they had a good coach there. Here's the thing: everybody's one and done, and because they need money. Like if you pay these fucking kids, they'll have time to sit there and develop their game.
Exactly. Like D-Wade was gonna be a one and done, but whoever, you know, he listened to and looked up to at that time told him like, if you stay one more year and get your game better, your draft stock will move up. And he did that. He stayed for that second year. And he, as you know, he went what, number 5? It was number 5, right? Or number 4?
4 or 5.
Yeah, and he went in that, and then he goes on to win a championship in his third year.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he had a great career because of that one extra year in college. And I'm not saying that, you know, people need to go to college or whatever, because college ain't for everybody. Like you said, they don't get paid. I don't understand why the college circuits think just because you giving me a free education to play basketball for you, and in the midst of me playing basketball for you, I'm earning you almost maybe some billions of dollars or whatever. And I don't even get that. No, I don't even get no percentage to at least buy food for myself. All you giving me is education and room and board.
They talking to John Sally. John Sally said he calculated how much per year his school cost, and he said he fucking doubled that every year he played. So when you go to TV deals, jersey sales, ticket sales, concession stand sales, they don't pay for everybody on that basketball team's scholarship twice over.
Exactly. And I'm like, damn, you can't even give me a couple, you know, you can't give me like, you know, some money to go buy food, some money, you know, buy some shoes or whatever, you know, just a little bit. You ain't even got to give them like, oh, you got to be an amateur. No, nigga, this is an indentured servant. That's not an amateur. Amateurs still get paid. Indentured servants don't.
They so greedy that they cancel NCAA basketball just so they didn't have to pay a motherfucker. That's how greedy they are. Exactly.
And that's bullshit. But like I said, that's the topic for NBA Timeout. Y'all make sure to look forward to that.
Tune in, coming soon. Hey, as a matter of fact, while y'all sitting there doing nothing, why don't y'all hit that motherfucking like button?
Yeah, and subscribe too, because I know you probably sitting here watching and ain't hit the subscribe button or nothing like that. So, hey, two country, man, tell them niggas to hit the damn subscribe button, Joe.
On the real, because if y'all don't hit the fucking subscribe button, me and my niggas, we gonna be at your motherfucking door. Like, we'll catch your ass in the mall. You better hit the fucking subscribe button.
Join the ledge, man, and don't want to, you know, show niggas some appreciation.
Yeah.
Find out where the fuck you live at. Find out your ass listening to shit and you ain't subscribing, nigga.
Exactly.
We all coming from different places. We want to edit it on purpose. Fuck y'all.
Now, I do that shit. I listen to other people's shit and I don't subscribe, but that don't mean you do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like me.
If it's good, I subscribe. If you got a good podcast,
I subscribe. If it's good, I subscribe. I try to give back what I'm trying to get in return, you know?
Exactly, man. Come on. Show us some motherfucking love, y'all. Damn. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and drop a like on the video. Come on, man. Y'all know y'all feeling us.
And if you don't show love, then we'll surely show some motherfucking hate.
How can you turn down this smile? Look at that smile.
Exactly.
Man, fuck that smile. That smile is blue.
Oh, the finger sign. What the
fuck? Hey, Two Country. Man, what's some new music you listen to today? Oh, not
The
not
music I listen
specifically
to
today. Just recently.
recently, I'm not even gonna lie.
Here's
I've
some
been
shit.
heavy on Gucci Mane. I've
Huh?
been real heavy on the Gucci Mane. Gucci
Come on,
Mane
G.
got the new album called "The Return of Mr. Perfect."
Nigga, I got shit
Pretty
that'll
good
eat
album.
that shit up, nigga.
He
Pretty good
said the
album.
return of Mr. Person.
Nigga,
First of all, I fucking
I got
my
music that'll
favorite
eat
wrestler.
that shit alive, nigga.
My
What
favorite
you got?
wrestler. So
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
What you got?
So how it sound, man? Like, is it worth a listen? Like, what's your rating on it?
I'm gonna say Gucci Mane has matured a lot from old Gucci Mane on this
So he's
album.
still whack, but he grew
It's
up. I hear
actually a
you.
decent.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Damn,
niggas crazy.
I want to leave some fingerprints on that nigga face right now.
Why you gotta be so violent though? Like we're all in this together.
The hate
Exactly,
You
man.
You just
So,
gotta always say things to hurt my feelings.
So, Mr. Wayne.
Huh?
Mr. Wayne, man, what's some new music you've been rocking with recently?
Let's see, man. Besides Benny the Butcher, of course.
The
You know
butcher
what I'm
coming,
saying?
nigga.
Oh man, I've been listening to some shit.
Shit,
Been listening to some. Actually, yes, it's been some new Tech Nine that has dropped. So yes, I have listened to new Tech Nine. I've listened to some new King Von. I've listened to some new Dave East. Man, who else I've been fucking with, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's that nigga name? Oh, Crooked Eye. I've been listening to some new Crooked Eye. T.I. shit
Hey,
about to
it's
drop
King
the
Crook.
Libra.
King Crook, nigga.
It literally says Crooked Eye on it. So hey, I have not listened to Joyner Lucas album because I actually want to sit down and just listen to that bitch all the way through.
Me
You
too.
know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And somebody else just actually dropped the album. Oh yeah, but let's do some Fat Joe. Yeah,
What about
that's not all,
Safari?
but that's all I could think of.
That motherfucking Fat Joe got a fucking song called Pullin', man. That shit is dope.
That's actually the song I'm talking about.
That shit is dope. And Wayne dropped a nasty verse on that motherfucker.
But Wayne got off. On real.
Hey, Wayne. I think he heard somebody talking, man. He said, "Let me remind these niggas who I am."
No,
They
it's not
forgot.
even. That's not what happened. Everybody knows that when you're searching around your house and you find one of your old lighters, it may strike again. It may come on. But that don't mean it's gonna stay on. It means that you try again and then you toss the motherfucker out. So don't get your hopes up high.
keep yourself humble, huh?
Yeah.
Cool Hero, man. What's some new music you listen to?
Of course, Benny. Of course, the T.I. The couple tracks
I ain't
I heard.
listened to that yet.
Heard a
Yeah,
couple tracks,
that's a good one too, man.
I definitely want to sit down, like G said, with the Joyner Lucas. Yo, who you put me on, man? Who was that?
Who, me?
Yeah, I made that black too. Who the fuck was that?
Oh, I think his name was Buddy.
Yo, that boy. Yeah, it was
Hey, that
Buddy.
shit was dope. Yeah, that shit was dope, dude.
What y'all talking about?
Dope.
That Black 2 by Buddy. That everybody want to be black, but nobody want to be a nigga.
Oh.
Hey, Ronnie, did you listen to that?
No.
You should check it out, Joe. It's in Music Mondays.
Everybody from Scotland think we talking about somebody
Buddy
in general.
Black
No.
2.
His name is Buddy, not Buddy, but his name is Buddy.
Yeah, his name is Buddy.
BUDDY?
Yeah.
I'm talking about old Buddy.
It should be like, it might be like 10, 12 entries up. But you will see it say Buddy, and the name of the song is Black 2.
That shit dope.
Another artist I've been listening to a lot lately is HD.
Who's HD? Tell me something.
It's like when you say it, it's hard to not get a preconceived notion about him. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
But it was introduced to me verbally first, telling me like, yo, you gonna want to listen to this because this motherfucker's the second coming of this person, and this person, I is blind. Like I fucks with him on music hard, so I'm sitting there like, that's a hard one to swallow. But
I
yeah, when I heard the
guess.
nigga, it was like, oh shit, more
You know what I
lyrical.
noticed? A lot of niggas ain't putting out their camp no more. It's always a single nigga with a camp, and when that dude fizzle out, that's it.
Well, all right, so it's a video. I don't know if I dropped it in there or not. I gotta check, but it's a video out there talking about like something on the grounds of why groups fail. Um, Honestly, a lot of it is kind of they kind of spit a lot of a lot of stuff they say up in that video is why a lot of them fail, and it's usually based around the point you're talking about is when it's one hot person in the group,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like, for example, with Eminem and D12, he was so many leagues away from them. You know what I'm saying? And D12 still did nice. They still got platinum and all. You know what I'm saying? They still did good.
But
But
they out
like, where's the
college.
longevity? They had no longevity with that. They had 2 albums, but we can say that honestly. We can say that the group fell apart after Proof died. Then you go to
Mm-hmm.
other groups. Let's say Busta Rhymes come from Leader of the New School. What the rest of them? Out of Fuji's, it was just Wyclef and Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really hear about Praz or nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the person and you can go to Thug Life. Thug Life without Pac, what was it? Outlaws without Pac, what was it? You know what I'm saying? Most people didn't listen to it like that.
Outlaws is
R. Kelly without public announcement or without R. Kelly.
Yeah. Singing groups is I'm like totally dismissing R&B and shit, but yeah, they actually experience it more.
We ain't gonna talk about statutory without R. Kelly.
I don't think we need to talk about it because it's already in the court. So they still talking about it. Okay.
Corp. Some people still got them tapes in their living room, not knowing
and they still got the
holding
surviving R. Kelly shit.
I said he made a big impact on statutory.
All right, I got a question though. Because back in the day, I really didn't keep up with much of the New York rap scene. I know rappers from there, but I didn't keep up with them. My question is, which I honestly don't know, how many people is in the fucking firm?
In the firm?
I thought it was 3.
Yeah.
Foxy,
was 3. I don't know if Nas is an honorary member.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all talking at the same time. Okay, 2 Country. What'd you say?
I don't know if Nas was an honorary member or what.
No, he was a member.
No, from what I understand, Nas was a member.
I thought Nas, AZ, and Foxy Brown was the firm.
And Dre counted too. Dre was a member.
Yeah, because on that, if y'all listen to that firm track that's on the new Nas album, King Disease, it's 4 people rapping on that. And then I heard like Joe Budden them, saying that whoever I don't know the name of the 4th person, that he wasn't part of the firm at first, and then whoever I guess got kicked out or fell out the group, then he got put in, and then he wasn't a part of the firm, and then it was just like, I don't know.
There was somebody in and out of the firm though. I only know that because I saw it in one of them little videos not long ago. One of them B videos.
Yeah, because that kind of fucked me up. Like after I heard Joe Budden them saying that shit, and then I'm listening to the song again because I had already listened to the album before that podcast, and then I listened to it again, and then I realized I'm hearing 4 people. I'm like, it's 4 people on this track. I thought it was only 3.
Yeah. So, I forgot Nas was on that joint till you said that. Like I've been listening to that album a little bit too.
What, the King Disease?
Yeah.
Hey, they said they didn't know Spicy was gonna do what it did. Like, Spicy is the only track that charted on that album. And that shit is dope. Like I think that was the first song that I went straight back to off that album. Was Spicy. It was just something about that song, like that just say, nigga, you need to listen to that shit again. And then I understand now. I feel a different way about. Well, no, I'm not gonna say a different way. I figured out how I feel about Anderson .Paak, because at first I didn't understand, like, how I felt about him, or did I like him, did I not like him. I understand now. I understand, like, I do like him, but to me he's very situational though. Like he can kill a hook, and then there's some songs that he can do by himself, and some songs that just, I don't know, just not for me. But yeah, on Nas album, he's on Nas album. He on that I forgot the name of the track, but he killed that hook, and he killed, like, whatever parts that he had in that song. Like, it was just dope.
See, that's how I feel about most rappers, though. It's like I listen to them and they dope, and I'll be like, but they not for me. Like, I guess like what you say, situational rappers. Whereas I'm in a mood to hear this or somewhat of the sort, but like it's hard to find a rapper like that you can listen to anytime, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like with, for me anyway, with Benny, kind of how I am with Dave East and Pusha T, where I could listen to them anytime now.
Butcher coming, nickel. I'm sorry, that's just a dope ass drop. I'm sorry.
There's a dope ass drop.
I found out I don't mean to cut you off, but real quick, my favorite Benny song is Deal or No Deal. But go on ahead, what you were saying?
I'm about to tell Ronnie I have a problem with Dave East as
What?
Method Man. I have a problem with Dave East as Method Man
It was hard for me to deal with that.
because all I see is Dave East because I know who he
Yeah.
is. And I cannot,
The
I know his
crazy thing
mannerism
is,
and all that shit. I can't say I'm looking at meth. Like everybody else, like the dude, especially the dude that play Raekwon, is there.
yeah.
It's there.
What about the
I
dude that
felt
play
like-
ODB?
I felt like
Yeah.
I felt like they shouldn't have casted Dave East for Method Man.
Like Joey Badass playing Inspector Deck, but like I don't think Joey Badass is as popular, especially his face is as popular
Yeah.
as like Dave East
What?
splashed over every
I
fucking
honestly, I
thing.
felt like they messed up by casting Dave East for Method Man.
But you gotta admit, Joey Badass is just a bad fucking actor. Not bad as in bad, but like bad as in good. Like he a badass actor, dude. Like he
The
is
role
good.
he played up in Mr. Robot.
Oh, that
And
shit was
then
dope.
the role he played up in this as Inspector Deck, dude. Like, all right, when you learn the history, like, so you know how he was up in Mr. Robot. So
Yeah,
Inspector Deck was one of them dudes that like be in the crib and shit, always at the window. He kind of know everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he see all the little deals that's going on. He see all the, but he just sitting there watching though. He's sitting there watching. Like you don't even know the nigga can rap. And then when he spit, it's like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, Joey killed that shit. He killed that shit. And I started thinking about how that mannerism that he had up in motherfucking Mr. Robot and shit. You could see that shit, yo. It's yeah.
Like Joey Badass and shit. I've been listening to a lot of his music lately too.
That's because the nigga he don't know it, but he come from the 90s. That's the problem. He just ain't figured it out yet.
All right, so if so happen Joey Badass is listening right now, or if somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows Joey Badass, just let him know he's from the 90s. Just let him know he's a 90s soul, So shout out to the 90s kids, you know what I'm talking about?
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
You sound like a sweet lion. But anyway,
I heard that shit. Like fuck you.
two
Shit.
snaps in the circle. But anyway,
Nigga said like a sweet lion. Like that.
I mean,
I'm
when
glad
you
Chris
think
wasn't
about
here.
it,
Shit.
It's pretty factual.
Damn.
Man,
That
so
nigga
man,
just lit me the fuck up.
I'm just saying, B man, you tripping.
Fuck you, man.
So well, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything that came across this week?
Let's talk about, and we're gonna kind of get a little more into it on
I think he
NBA
about to
timeout.
snap off.
But let's talk about this WNBA shit, man.
What
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Sue Bird, y'all ain't gonna know it because she's an NBA player. But Sue Bird said the only reason we don't look at basketball is because the athletes are tall, black, and gay.
Huh?
No, we don't look at women's basketball because it fucking sucks.
I watched women's basketball and I know that it sucks.
It's so unwatchable at times. The fundamentals, like I had my argument. You nigga have fundamentals. I'm like, I'll show you a game right now and I could count.
So you're saying so I think he froze, B.
He probably did.
But what I'm saying is I think that with the whole NBA shit, if a motherfucker think it's good, I tell them to Google it because I Googled it and it sucks. For real.
And yeah, like I mean, like I could understand where she was going with it because you know she going at the whole angle of like, you know, men watching female volleyball because of the women, you know, are stacked and they, you know, whatever the case. But you know, but that's not the case, man. Niggas like basketball. Niggas don't like
volleyball. Is not boring.
Yeah, most niggas don't watch volleyball for volleyball. Niggas watch basketball for basketball. And I'm not just saying niggas as in, you know, us or black people or whatever the case. I mean, like, men in general. Like, basketball is something that you just watch because of the sport, you know, because a lot of men play basketball. Not as many men play volleyball. So, yeah, of course, we're going to look at it. And a lot of it take a person like that's a sports person or a person that's a extra, you know, a real competitive person or a person, you know, that just appreciate all kinds of sports to just simply watch volleyball for what it is. Like I played volleyball before, so you know it's exciting, yes, but at the end of the day, just for random ass people and casual watchers to watch volleyball, yeah, most of the guys probably gonna watch it because of the outfits they wear. I mean, like, because if that was the case and that was the point, you know, the XFL would still be a thing right now, where these chicks was tackling each other in fucking lingerie, and that couldn't make it.
Now that is still a thing. They was talking about it at work. It's owned by fuck. But yeah, that's actually somehow still a thing.
Yeah, but it's not a thing to the point of, you know, motherfuckers out here showing it on national TV and motherfuckers watching it. I mean, that's an acquired taste. So that's something that you gotta go and search for. You know, it's not nothing out there like that because nobody watch that for that. Because again, men that watch football gonna watch it for the game and not the chicks.
Well, to put it in perspective, the tallest person in the WNBA can barely dunk. The third shortest person that was in the NBA won a fucking dunk contest.
Like, Brittany Griner.
No,
I watched Brittany Griner go
she
out
said
there.
She's trying to come to the NBA. Like,
please, I watched this bitch 6'11", missed 3 open dunks. At 6'11", nobody guarded her. 3 open dunks. She was on the news program in the morning.
Yeah, and she told her to dunk.
She missed 3 of them. And she thought she could beat Boogie Cousins. Get the fuck. You couldn't beat Boogie Cousins on his injury. The fuck is wrong with you?
Now, I know she's probably in that mid league where she feel like the WNBA is super easy, but she is so far away from the NBA, she don't even realize it.
The best high school team can beat the best WNBA team.
Oh, that just sounds bad.
I'm just.
I know you might have a factual point there, but I don't want to sit there and believe, you know, that's the case. But
I'm gonna tell you what I based this on, and this came from a woman athlete mouse. She said that the men are so much quicker and stronger with it. Serena said it's probably a high school kid out there that could beat me in tennis. A high school male that could probably beat me in tennis. Let's be honest. These women, they're not
And
fundamentally
basketball is
sound.
a whole different level. Like the
Yeah,
men
and
practice at basketball at that
If
level.
you get a 6'11" high school kid and Brittany Garner has to guard him
But
and keep him out the post,
let's
he's
take
gonna
Kevin
embarrass
Garnett.
her.
He was 6'11" coming out of high school.
And he came out a monster.
So you put him up
so
against a Brittany Garner.
so
He's gonna embarrass her.
did you catch the video where Tracy McGrady was talking to? I forgot her name.
I know
She
what you're
from
talking about.
Are you talking about No Name?
No, not No Name. I just forgot her
No,
name.
you talking about WNBA player.
Yeah, from the WNBA. He was talking to her, and he kicked the notion of lowering the rim a half inch, so the women can make it easier for them to dunk. And she pretty much just came at him sideways, like, like that's what we do. We just dunking on people. That's what people come to see. You can have all the technique in the world. You can have great 3-point shooting. You can have cool little layup stuff. But at the end of the day, people paid those tickets to see somebody get posterized. And when somebody get posterized, you know what else that leads to? A poster. So that's product that you selling off your league. So that's just it is also a basketball card. Dunks leads to posters and basketball cards that people will pay extra money for.
You know what we don't want to pay for? A misblown ass layup.
Dude, they only feel like that because they can't dunk. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they had that ability to dunk already, they wouldn't feel no type of way about that. The whole that's what we here to do thing. Yes, that's why you here.
That's it. Yeah, and then and then she, because her rebuttal was, well, I hooped on a 10-foot rim all my life, and to make all those adjustments is too much to ask for. But my thing is, you think about it, like you got track and field. I was listening to, I forgot what his name, Abe and Preacher. What's their name? Yeah, I was listening to them, man, and like he said, like everything, like first of all, you already playing with a smaller basketball than the men are. Because, the men's are, what's that, 29 point something. And the women's is like 27 point something basketball. So you already and the basketball's already smaller. So lowering your rim so you can have more dunking, if you're a professional like you say you are, right? You can make that adjustment, and especially if it's gonna change the amount of, revenue that your league is going to bring in, which in hand going to make you be able to get bigger contracts. Like, what are we really talking about here?
You had abilities that you didn't have.
And I'm like, I mean, like, I guess if you want to put it that cut and dry like that, but still, if it's something to better your league, why not? Like it's like telling a businessman, if you do X, Y, and Z, you're gonna make more money. And he be like, nah, I don't want to do it. I've been doing like this for all these years. And so you miss out of what? Another $1 million or whatever. I'm like, and that's what y'all fighting for. Like y'all not fighting to play the same game. Like I said, when I was bringing up, what's that name again? Abe and Preacher. I'm sorry.
Abe and Preacher.
Yeah. When I brought them up, he was talking about track and field, and he was talking about how the women's hurdles are shorter than the men's hurdle. But the execution and the performance in which they do it, you as a person that's watching it can't tell the difference because it's done. It's done exactly the same way, although it's shorter, and it's done with the same precision, and you don't know that because of their performance and how good they are at it. So my thing is, like, if you're gonna tell me lowering the rim a half inch to give us a better chance of doing highlight dunks, because highlight dunks is what it is, dude. You know, highlight dunks is what it is. Like every sport's got that one thing that everybody come to see. And in the NBA, it's dunking. I don't care. You can sit here and you can talk about the most fundamental basketball player ever, and Tim Duncan. And nobody rants and rave about him, although he's one of the greatest power forward in the league, because it was no flash about his game. Like, but you can't take none of his accolades away from him. You can't take none of his championship, none of that shit. You can't take the fact that he's one of the greatest power forwards. You can't take none of that shit from him. But a lot of people don't talk. Yeah, but a lot of people don't talk about him because he don't have too many posterizing dunks, because that's what most people talk about.
He was my least favorite player too, man. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand watching a Spurs game.
Exactly.
My fucking life, man. I couldn't stand it.
Exactly, because it was nothing flashy about him. It was nobody coming down the middle to dunk on him. Like I think
the crazy thing was what made me never like their franchises, because he played just like David Robinson. He played just like
No, he didn't.
I think David Robinson had a little more agility.
David Robinson
played just as fundamental as Tim Duncan came along.
But David Robinson will yam on your ass in a second.
He was basically yamming on motherfuckers. He wasn't like yamming.
He said he was just.
You better watch tapes. You better go back and watch some of his tapes.
Man, man's too basic, bro.
You better go back and watch some of his tapes. Yes, he was.
But yeah, he probably but yeah, you just got to do something to make your game more flashy, dude. Because if you take dunks out of the NBA, it's not. What more is there? Like especially seeing a motherfucker like a Stephen Curry or a motherfucker Muggsy Bogues or a Nate Robinson dunk on somebody, nigga, we losing our shit.
But you got to think though. Also, with the men basketball, they're better dribblers too.
It look like women throwing up sexy ass 3-pointers. They don't throw up sexy 3-pointers, and they supposed to be sexy.
No, none of them men looking bitches. I'm sorry.
I said suppose.
Why you do that?
Y'all motherfuckers crazy though, but
I'm always trying to treat these hoes any type of way. You can't treat all hoes like hoes.
Exactly. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just certain small things about the NBA, women WNBA, that just doesn't make the game as fluent, you know, as the NBA is. And I don't care, you can attribute it to the players or whatever the case may be, but if the product just ain't what people looking for, people ain't gonna watch it, you know. You just gotta figure out
that is fucking boring. She doesn't want to admit it's fucking boring.
Right.
What you do?
Right.
I guarantee her daughter doesn't even watch WNBA.
Listen, man, what's the point? The people that are inspired, the people that are in the WNBA who were inspired was mostly inspired by NBA players. So it
was more of, if men can do it, women can do it. That's what that was.
No, nigga. I know female hoopers, nigga.
Why you had to look like that though?
At the end of the day, that's what the fuck it was, man.
No, these are chicks that motherfucking were inspired and they know they can't go to the NBA. So yeah, they end up in the WNBA, but they were inspired by NBA players. And even now, the upcoming chicks still inspired by NBA players. How many girls you and her talking about some Brittany Garner? Woo! No, nigga. That shit don't fly with her name like that. That's a Michael Jordan thing, a Kobe Bryant thing. Like, you don't get to say Brittany Garner.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, like Tracy even said he had that talk with Rebecca Lobo, and it sounded like she reacted like that. You know, she I guess, was open to it. But you just gotta figure out what you can do to attract more people to the game itself. Just like the NBA had to figure it out. Like they had to figure out what they can do to get more attraction to the NBA itself. Now you gotta figure out what to do about the WNBA.
My question is, why the fuck does she have such an ego? Like, what did you do to give you that type of ego? Like, you just came in the game. We don't even know who the fuck
I dropped a video about her in sports somewhere, Ronnie.
I mean, I really
don't even know who the
care
fuck you are. Like, what gives you like? How do you come out?
For a female, she decent. You know what I'm saying? The big deal that I remember when I got put up on her. Yep, it was the fact that when she put her arms in the air, she's like 8 foot some shit. Or when she jump or something, it's like 8 foot something. And the average female simply can't shoot over that.
Yeah, she still can't dunk.
No, she could dunk. She just can't dunk that good. Like, she's been getting better. Like the video I posted, it shows when she was barely getting up to dunking to when she was actually doing something like yamming and shit. But the yams are still soft though. Like, they're not.
Because if you pay attention to the way she moved and the way she walked, you can. It's almost like in your head you'd be thinking like, man, she a lazy jumper.
Yes. That's the exact words. It's like she's lazy. Even when the shit Ann was talking about when she was on a little news channel, it just looked lazy. There was no energy involved in that shit.
Cause when you dunk on somebody, you see it, it's finna happen, and you motherfucker on 10, and you like, I'm about to dunk this motherfucker right here. Ooh, I want this motherfucker to jump.
Think about
I want this motherfucker to jump.
Flying to the hole, D Rose coming to the hole. Out of nowhere.
Somebody need to remind her that you're talking to Tracy McGrady, a Hall of Famer. Tracy right now could put on his shoes and probably bust your ass.
No, he can bust her ass.
So that's
I've seen a lot of her play. I've seen a lot of her play, but still, yeah, this is Tracy McGrady we're talking about.
Yeah, and then when you dunking and shit, and then sometimes that just primal cry just come out of you. It's not even playing. You just dunk on motherfucker, and you just scream. You just ah.
But they scream ain't sexy at all. They scream like,
yeah. She did a primal scream, and it was like, oh, okay. That sounds like a sweet lion.
No, that's because
you gonna do a callback, huh? That's what you gonna do, a callback. Nigga, this ain't no stand-up routine. You gonna do a callback.
A lot of those bitches be trying to sound like dudes, so they be trying to have their dude voice on, and then the femininity escape. They be like, get your goof ass out of here, bitch. You ain't got no balls, man. Stop it.
But yeah, I mean, just gotta figure it out, dude. It's the course of the route. I mean, the NBA went through it in their beginnings, and I guess they felt like, since they piggybacking, I don't want to say piggybacking, but that's basically where it's at. That they coming off of the NBA, but it's just women. They figure they just should have instant success, but
what I
you still gotta figure out a product to put on the floor, dude.
They kind of like, they're not really marketing it like they would do the regular NBA, the guys NBA.
Because you can't. There's no marketability.
They're not producing jerseys. They're not producing like no sneaker deals. None of this.
But the question is, what is they market? Who is they marketing to?
That's because the NBA can't do that because they're too busy financially bailing their ass out.
Look, girls buy Jordans.
That's what I never saw.
Girls buy Jordans. Girls buy men's shoes, and then Jordan specifically makes women's Jordans. So, if you can buy Jordans, why would you buy anybody in the WNBA?
Jordan dropped one pair of lady retros. That was specifically a lady Jordan.
Anything that's labeled GS or WS is for ladies.
No.
Yeah, that was plenty. That was more.
He dropped the official Jordan for a lady, for the NBA.
That's an official Jordan for the NBA, but he made Lady Jordans. He been
I
making
mean,
Lady Jordans.
for the WNBA. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably a shoe for the WNBA in itself, but he been making ladies Jordans, like, you know. That might be like that might be like a WNBA branded Jordan.
Yeah.
Color Wave or whatever they call them now.
I mean,
but he's been dropping female Jordans for a while now.
Yeah,
that will answer the question right there, because now females can buy WNBA female Jordan. So why the fuck would they buy anything else?
I mean, I be seeing like some motherfuckers. I seen some pink and beige 13s or something.
They got some pink and turquoise 13s, some pink and beige. Well, they tan, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, but it just it's gonna take some time. You're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to figure out what kind of formula, like NBA is still basically figuring it out. You know, so you can't.
Pandemic, they ain't trouble.
Say what?
Especially during the pandemic, because
they figured out that Black Lives Matter.
I mean, who won a championship this year for WNBA?
I forgot. I seen it.
I didn't see it
because they advertised it. They advertised it during the game, and I forgot just that quick.
I didn't give absolutely not one fuck.
Yeah. So speaking of Black Lives Matter, they saying that I don't know exactly who is out there saying it, but there's some people saying that due to the NBA supporting Black Lives Matters is the reason why their ratings is down.
It had nothing to do with it.
Hey, they charged me 10,000 VC points to put
all sports ratings were down.
Exactly.
So that's stupid. You know what kills me? The audacity of some of these white. I was talking to a dude, and the audacity of some of these white men. The NBA is down because they made a deal with China. You think the NBA gives a fuck? It's 1 billion people in China. You think the NBA gives a flying fuck if you don't support them? It's 1 billion people in China. Yeah, but they got to make money. I said, see, that's why you're not a businessman. Your objective is to make money everywhere, not in one area.
Exactly.
When you outgrow an area, you expand into a new market. That's how growth happens. You can't stay in one spot too long.
I think it's the storm.
Ask him about Feli. Feli ain't a popping brand here, but guess where it is popping at?
LA?
Shit, I think it's in Asia right now. It's popping in Asia right now.
Yeah, that's because it fell up on the hype beast.
Hey, this is a 2K question. How come I gotta pay 10,000 VC points for the shoes that I made?
Because you ain't good enough to get them off your own money.
You had to pay. I don't even remember paying. I don't remember. I got them shoes so long ago.
Did you have to pay for your shoes? Because I got my shoes. I wear my shoes.
It scratched out one VC point, and then it got 10,000 VC points to buy.
These are shoes that you get off your contract deal, your colorways.
No.
Oh, that because you gotta to get them free. You gotta wait till they give you a colorwave contract.
Man, they ain't gave me no contract yet.
I just said
you gotta get your fan. You gotta get your fan base up.
You thought I was joking, nigga? I've been watching these niggas play for months.
Yeah, you gotta get your fan base up, and then whatever shoe company you went with, they give you a colorwave deal.
Hey, I told you, nigga, I'm the biggest fan, B.
You the biggest little fan?
You better respect that shit, nigga.
I respect it, my ninja.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so back to music real quick. That's what I was meaning to say to UG. I don't know how I feel about West Side Gun's sound.
What is it, garbage?
I'm not the only one, huh?
No, he just got that. He got that high pitch.
Yeah. That's my problem.
It's like I could deal with it when he doing hooks, because it's like a certain amount of time that he's saying something. It's just I don't know. I I don't know how I feel about his sound. It's like at first it took me a while to realize because I never like I started with Benny and Benny it led into Butcher. I mean Benny led into Conway. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I rock with it. I'm like, shit. And then I keep hearing this other voice, and I'm like, it threw me off. Like, I'm like, who is this? And then I finally walked over to the computer because when I be in the shop, you know, I have music playing, and I just be doing what my project is that day. And then I just finally decided to walk over to the computer, and I saw West Side. And I'm like, it's like West Side Gun?
That shit sounded like Boo Boo.
And I'm sitting there like, it didn't sound like Boo Boo. It was just off. It was like Anderson .Paak. You know, it's like, you listen to it like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like,
I tried to like it, man. Like,
especially in contrast of Benny and Conway. It's
right.
like,
see, mine was the same. It was like I started off with Benny, and then I got introduced to Conway through Eminem, and then I started listening to Griselda, and then I was just like, fuck it. West Side Gun and dropped the album, so I grabbed the motherfucker, popped it in the car, and it was like, no.
like, I mean, like, big ups to people that rock with it. You know, like, I ain't gonna down the shit. I ain't gonna say the shit garbage because it's not. It's just that.
No, he dope. That's the thing. He dope.
Yeah, he dope, but the sound is just not for me. And you know, like I can get through it, especially like he sound dope when he spitting a nasty hook, dude. Like I like his voice there. Again, he's one of those situational rappers for me. I don't know if I can listen to a whole song of him. I probably can. It depends on you know how good it is and shit and the flow on it. But I think I probably can listen to like a whole song of him, but I don't know. I just have to put on one of his songs and listen to it and see if I can do it. But yeah, I don't know. But you know, Benny, the butcher coming, nigga. You know that nigga. That's that nigga, dude. I'm too bougie for broke hoes and too gangster for TV.
Yeah, that sound like me.
No, what sound like you was that song I sent your ass. What was that song? I forgot.
Like, I don't know, man. I fucking listen to him, shit like, what the fuck?
I never feel like, damn, he hit the nail on the head.
I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, this nigga, this shit actually sound like me for real.
What fuck gonna say? Sound like some shit I wrote in high school, but much better.
For real. I mean, it sounds like a polished version of some shit I wrote.
This be the realest shit I ever wrote when I wrote it back in 94.
Did you really write it back in 94?
94, 95, 96.
Oh, it was Reads and Topics.
Yeah.
Hey, and if you ain't listen, and Two Country, if y'all ain't listen to Reason Topics, it's in Music Mondays. You should listen to that shit and be like, and tell me that you don't hear G in that song.
I was gonna listen to it, but you said it reminds you of G, and I was like, fuck that song.
I'm telling you, that shit sound like some shit G probably said in his room and wrote on in his notebook.
Fucking go check. I still got my notebook. Shit.
This podcast is brought to you by Viking Revolution Beard Oil.
No, it wasn't. It
All right,
motherfucking
Jenna.
wasn't, nigga.
No,
It really motherfucking wasn't.
I'm trying to drop
Stop shouting out people for free.
Yeah.
All
This
right,
podcast was brought to you by the Epic Ledge Media Group. Get down and lay down,
podcast
bitch.
is brought to you by this dick.
Get down and lay down, bitch.
I thought you were trying to endorse some beard oil around here, man.
Now, fuck that.
Nigga, we get paid to endorse shit.
On the real.
If they ain't paying us, we ain't endorsing. But if y'all want to pay us, hit us up. Hey, Ant, tell them our email so they can hit us up.
Oh, the email, the lead 773@gmail.com.
All right, so if you want us to, you want to, you want to sponsor us, pay us to give you a little shout out, or just keep watching Ronnie putting lotion on his hand for like the 17th time, just let
Or
us
you want
know,
to stop by, do a little crack with us? It's okay.
All right, yeah. So we open to just about all
Anything.
sponsorship, Cash App. If y'all want to get down with us, I know y'all got the Joe Budden podcast show over there, but we can be something like it. Just hit us up.
Yeah. We won't even kidnap you on the first day.
We'll be nothing like Joe Budden podcast.
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it though. But I'm just saying,
we going to the max every episode.
Yeah. Ain't no Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
We're trying to see if we could get kicked the fuck off Facebook.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then YouTube is next.
Why would you want to get kicked off though?
Fuck
that's when you know you made it.
It's called the ledge.
Yo,
I'll toss Facebook off the ledge, nigga.
Damn.
Like I did that shit. Yeah.
Y'all niggas crazy. Man, they cracking down on some stupid ass shit. Did y'all see that that post that our group got flagged in on Facebook?
Yeah, what was that about?
That shit stupid. One of our group members posted a picture of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They put a pimp hat on Joe Biden and like some whole shingles on Kamala Harris, and said something like she good for $5 an hour or some shit like that.
They took that down.
Yeah. And I'm sitting up because the way the message, when you read the message, you think it's in your head, you thinking it's something severe, and you like, okay, what the fuck? And then when you go to the message, they have the little cover thing, like, this is some explicit stuff. So I'm like, what the fuck did this nigga post? And I click on it instead. I'm like, y'all gotta be shitting me. Really? Really? This is what we gonna do right now? Like, that's tons of shit way worse than this motherfucker. But this is what you gonna
Facebook ain't
you know what? And I guess it's kind of getting back on politics, but and I know black people gonna kill me for this, but fuck y'all. The fact that Joe Biden's son was out here doing all this bullshit, he's doing crack and all this other shit, and he ain't go to jail.
That nigga
And he's not gonna go to jail.
How you know he was doing crack? The nigga never did shit with me.
just because he ain't do it with you don't make it invalid.
Anyway, so
the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Don't lie, Ronnie. That's not true.
I would say, you know what? Y'all take it from here, man. I can't deal with this motherfucker no more.
I ain't even fuck nobody all yesterday. Listen, man, you don't have to be like that because you're so far away. If you need me to rub your back, don't make me like be that way. I'm a nice guy.
Okay, where are we going right now? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm going to bed and fuck this bullshit.
I was trying to like mend it, but he didn't want to be like way with me. He don't like me.
All right, so how about those Bears? We don't talk about football, but what about those Bears? Fuck football and the NFL.
Really?
Well, mostly the NFL. Mostly the NFL.
Killing like right now. Well, I don't know that for a fact.
But fuck the NFL and fuck Ohio.
Okay, fuck Ohio.
Okay.
Fuck Derek Fisher. Fuck Ohio. Ronnie.
I forgot about Derek Fisher.
Who was yours? Devin George? Which one is it? It's one of the two. Derek Fisher. Ronnie, you got any like official fuck yous that just must go out at all time?
It wasn't me.
Don't try to step off the ledge now, nigga.
I ain't say nothing about Derek Fisher, but fuck Derek Fisher. But I ain't say it.
Fuck Youngberg. You know what I'm saying? What you got, Ronnie? You got any fuck yous you need to send out, nigga?
I would like to say fuck everybody who put sugar in spaghetti.
Fuck them double time.
Yeah, fuck them.
Evil
You know people
motherfucker.
that do that?
Yes, those are actual motherfuckers. I think they was
That's
abducted or
sad, B.
something
That's
to do
sad.
that. Yeah,
That's sad, B.
and fuck
I'm
that
Fuck.
sorry you had
dude.
to go through that.
Fuck that dude at my job that told me to return a $300 55-inch TV when they gave it to me for free. Told me I should return it because it's the right thing to do. Fuck him.
No. Did you return it?
No.
Okay. Then fuck that
Okay, good.
nigga. Mhm.
Okay,
Fuck
talking
him
about
double
man,
time.
you can return it. Like, dude, you white. Why would you say that to me?
Why would I return it?
You don't know any better.
This nigga told me, man, dude. Man, I was about to blow up on him. He better be glad he was like an executive or something.
Oh, fuck him.
The nigga looked me square in the eyes and said, man, you should return it. Return it?
Fucking Bernard.
What the
He
fuck
told me to
point in
return
that?
Nigga told me to return a free TV, man. That was they fuck up, not mine.
Shit.
He don't want
Thank
you
you.
to get the free shit.
Bernard ass.
He wants you to return it so he can get it.
You should probably take it back, buddy, because if you take it back, it makes the world a better place.
It's really
I.e.,
never
the
be
world is my
better.
living room.
You's a
Wow, that-
fucking nerd, and no one likes you.
That's what you're supposed to be like. Get the fuck on away from around here now.
Yeah.
Listen,
So-
fella, I know what you're thinking, but being truthful is cool.
But you know what I want to do, though?
Son of a
What's
bitch.
that?
You spaghetti?
I want to get some paid time off, and I want to cash that shit in like Edge with Money in the Bank.
Alrighty now then. So what about those all that property damage over in LA?
There's nobody talking about after the Lakers win? Sound about white.
My bad.
I mean,
Damn
why
right.
would you
dude.
want to report something like that when the city just won the 17th championship and LeBron James led them to that win? Who would want them to be looked at as being responsible for all of that damage?
Because we all know that championship is more important than us protesting Black lives.
Of course.
Black Lives Matter. But hold on, wait a minute. The NBA playing right now.
Asterisk ass championship.
Y'all.
It is the hardest championship
we ain't
that
gonna go
anyone
too
has
hard.
ever had to work for to win.
We ain't gonna go too hard into it,
it wasn't. It was actually the
But they was
easiest.
giving Pat Riley a lot of bullshit because he says the asterisk championship, which it is. I said it at the beginning. I don't give a fuck who won.
It's not just the asterisk championship. This is an asterisk year. Shit, even our podcast gonna have an asterisk. That's why we got backup.
Oh yeah, this shit didn't happen.
Shit.
We just went from 2019 straight to 2021.
Oh yeah.
That was looking like.
All this shit was free throws.
It was
Y'all
like in
niggas is crazy.
2019. It was like 2019. Yeah, nigga, shit.
Hey, look
Me,
here. Y'all ain't
Ronnie,
finna.
Ken, and a short and funny guy. And then 2021, it's like me, Ronnie, Ken, and a motherfucker from Maryland.
Don't you ever say I'm from Maryland.
So
Shit out there.
So what y'all trying to Fab Five us? You know, just act like that shit never happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part.
That's what it's
You
gonna be
like that
like.
sometimes.
Creaky
Y'all
wood,
motherfuckers
pirate
crazy.
ship on high season thunderstorm.
So, I mean, anything else out there? Anything else out there y'all wanna touch upon?
Nah, I think I'm.
I mean, I kind of still want to touch upon the whole Lisa Ray thing, like, but I want to touch it when close her off upon her breast and
Okay.
other parts of the body.
Oh right, y'all people crazy. So
Anybody else want to touch on her?
Damn it.
I know he want to touch on the brag, so good luck with that.
for the people that's not, not knowing who you mean by he want to touch on the brat. Call him out. Call him out. Call him out.
Oh, the local hero want to touch on the brat, even though she's made it clear she don't want to touch on the man. I think the last
That's
one was
bullshit.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson need to get their hair done together. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's the last one. Why you think they left? He don't need nobody walking around up in jerseys like him and baggy shorts like him and braids
And what
like
happened?
him.
She was talking about practice.
Practice what head?
Because she talking about practice.
You mentioned practice.
Practice.
Not the
Practice.
game. Practice.
Oh, I cannot deal with y'all. So I guess we gonna call it a show right there then. Nobody else got anything else that they wanna talk about? Any sleepers, any top topics? Everything good? Everything good?
I mean,
Ronnie
the
over there
biggest
looking
thing-
like I don't know whether he taking a shit or playing a game.
Oh
He's so
yeah, while y'all at it, all you motherfuckers listening, check out the gentleman. New video up, and I'm actually I'm in the middle of filming while we're talking right now. So yeah, it'll be another one up soon. So eat a dick.
Why would they eat a dick?
He is
Yeah, there was a dude on the Wu-Tang Saga that was filming porn when he got robbed. It was funny.
Make sure you have a lot of butter or lard, whichever one you want to use.
Are you talking about so he can loosen up his asshole so things can enter it?
I mean, that's not where I was going with that, but if that's what he want to do, if the shoe fits, put the dick in your ass, okay?
Yeah, damn.
Oh, but anyway, we finna get the fuck up out of here.
Fuck all you motherfuckers.
It's me, your host, Ken Bro, the usual suspect, Two Country, G Wayne, and the local hero. And we about this motherfucker until next time. Peace.
Time. Peace.